Well, as many of you know, I recently, just last month, went to South Africa. And one of the things that I had with me, one of the things that I was required to take on the trip in order to enter South Africa was my passport. I actually meant to bring it with me this morning, but I totally forgot about it. One of the things I was supposed to bring with me, I had to bring with me, was my passport. My passport was evidence of my identity. It told the country of South Africa that I was an American citizen. And when we came back into the United States, it told the people like Border Patrol, like whoever else we encountered back here in the United States, it told them that I was an American citizen. See, that passport that was given to me by the government of the United States of America, that's what indicated that I was an American citizen. They gave me an identity as an American citizen. Interestingly, Connie Wicks, who's the missionary that we support there in South Africa, like if you would talk to her, she speaks with a South African accent. She's been there in South Africa on and off for most of her life since the late 1960s. But Connie is not a South African citizen. Connie is an American citizen. She has a United States passport. So you could talk to Connie and you could think that for all intents and purposes, she sounds like a South African you would expect a South African to look and sound. But reality is she is not South African. She is an American. And again, this is something that's given to her by the government of the United States. And we could spend all kinds of time talking about people who look and sound like one thing, but they're really something else. That's another video. We'll talk about that some other time. But what I want you to know in all of this is our identity is something that is given to us. Our ultimate identity is something that is given to us. It's not something that we assume. It's not something that we put on. It's not something that we create. Our identity is given to us by God. Jude 1:1 says this. This letter is from Jude, a slave of Jesus Christ and a brother of James. I'm writing to all who have been called by God the Father. These are our identity. Called by God the Father, who loves you, so we're loved by God, and keeps you safe in the care of Jesus Christ. So he keeps us. We are kept safe. This is our identity. My hope and my prayer is that you would live in the reality of your identity that God has given you, your God-given identity today. That you would believe those things are true, that you would live like those things are true, that you would act like those things are true, and you would be the person that God has called you to be. Love you, praying with you, talk to you again.